Imagine taking one simple test that can make you 75% more likely to survive the next 5 years. Would you take it? I don't know about you, but I would. And that can be the case for you, as shown by consumerreports.org, that you have a 98% chance of surviving cancer if it's caught in its early stages, yet just a 23% chance of one if it reaches its late stages. I come before you today as an informed young adult, seeking to show you as my peers that as college students, this is a relevant issue to us. It's going to affect us, our families, and our futures. Cancer screenings are important for all ages, and that we should be taking advantage of all the ones that are available to us. Today, I will be talking about cancer reaching its late stages and the importance of screening early, and Will be telling you the types of screenings and the screening programs that have been shown to be effective. That brings me to my first point, the effects of letting cancer reach its late stages. I'm going to start you off with some background information. Cancer becomes almost impossible to treat if it reaches its late stages. It becomes too small and too far spread to be treated with chemo. That's why it's important to detect it early, which can be helpful, as shown by Susan G. Coleman, that 99% of people diagnosed with breast cancer survive if it's caught before it spreads to another organ, yet just 26% if it's spread throughout the body. Those are shocking statistics, so of course you would want to be tested early. Yet in an article by Dennis Campbell in The Guardian, it's estimated that 46% of cancer diagnoses don't happen until the late stages, when it's much too late to do treatment. As the effectiveness of treatment goes down each day, it becomes important to detect cancer as early as possible. I've shown you detecting cancer as early as possible will give you the highest chance of survival, and this is why it's important to take advantage of all the necessary treatment options. Now I'm going to give it up to Will to explain the types of screenings and the screening programs that have been successful.
Thank you, Matt. In our second main point, I will explain more about the types of screenings and the importance and effectiveness of those screenings. To start off, I will describe a cancer screening program that was implemented in Australia. According to the Australian Government Department of Health, 17,000 people are diagnosed with bowel cancer a year in Australia. After the bowel cancer program was implemented, 3,989 people were found to have suspected or confirmed cancers, and 12,294 people were diagnosed with advanced adenomas, which are benign tumors that may become cancerous. The big deal about these numbers is that 9 out of 10 of those people who were diagnosed early are able to be treated, and that is a lot of lives saved. Along with that type of screening, cancer.gov says that colonoscopies, sigmoidoscopies, high-sensitivity fecal occult blood tests, mammographies, Pap tests, and human papillomavirus HPV testing have all been shown to reduce cancer deaths. But for us as college-age people, not all of those tests are necessarily applicable in this stage of life. For instance, the colonoscopy, sigmoidoscopy, high-sensitivity fecal occult blood tests are all recommended to start closer to age 50. But just because college-age people have lower risk for many types of cancers, we're not off the hook for screening. Pap tests and HPV testing are recommended to start at age 21. Also, some types of cancers can be found during a physical exam at the doctor. The American Cancer Society recommends that men and or women aged 20 and over should be checked for cancers of the thyroid, testicles, ovaries, lymph nodes, mouth, throat, and skin during their routine doctor visits. Of course, these are just a few types of screenings, but you can always talk to your doctor to find out more about other cancers that you might have a higher risk for. So in conclusion, screening for cancer is very important. We have told you about the effects of cancer reaching late stages and about ways to screen for cancer and stop it before it can reach those advanced stages. So I ask you, next time you go to the doctor, ask about getting screening for yourself. Because, if you can save your own life, why not do it? Thank you.